doing today? I am Lampy28, and I have with me surprise co-caster, Mr. Lambowski himself. Last minute fill in, decided to join me. How are you, Lambowski?
Doing all right, dude. Thoroughly surprised that there was a match going on that I can get in casted with you at the last minute, like you said. So just vibing, dude. Having a good time. Ready to have a better time.
Awesome, man. Yes, and we have a great matchup for you guys today. This is IVRL. Season number 1. It's first season of the league, and we are in week number 12, and that is bringing us a matchup today. Vikings versus Team K, also known as KFOT, Korean First Onward Team. Should be a pretty impressive matchup. Vikings have been playing very strong lately, getting top of the leaderboard, and KFOT kind of that team no one really thinks about, but just happens when they come in and play. They can really do some damage, and excited to see where this goes.
Yeah, me too. I've had the opportunity to see these teams play a couple times this season so far, I believe, and each time, I mean, they bring the heat, so I'm expecting to be a pretty spicy matchup, as you say.
Absolutely. Still waiting for some of the lobby information from the team, so chatting it up here. And we have just wanted to take a look at some of the standings here where these two teams lie. So Vikings running third right now, and Team K is running fifth in the EU, so going to be a great matchup.
Yeah, the only team between them right now is Dead Logic, and I believe Dead Logic is playing newbies right now. So we'll see how the 4v7 matchup goes as soon as it updates into Discord with the match.
Yep. And just getting the final information from the captains. Let's see if we can find the lobby here. Nothing yet, so what we can do is go through the bans once I get those. It was somewhat of a last minute, and not going to hold them against them too much.
Nah.
I believe we got all the bans. So let's jump into the ban screen, take a look at that while everything is uploading here. We are in season number 1, so still in this season, what they've done, it's their first season, so they're trying things out. They split up the season into 3 different sets, basically, and week number 12 is in set number 2, and set number 2 has 10 maps that are involved in set number 2, and out of those 10 maps, each team bans 2 maps apiece. So we have two bans coming from the home team, which is Vikings, and they went ahead and banned USS Quest and Cargo. So I think that's going to tell you right there, they do not like that close quarter action, especially for a team like KFOT. And on the other side of things, KFOT banning Downfall and Shipyard. So long range map and also a new custom map. So both custom maps are out. I know you are sad to hear that.
Yeah, I'm a huge USS Quest fan. I'm just all about certain customs, and it's upsetting that we probably won't be able to see them. Well, not probably, we won't, but
Bobby is up on Shadow.
On Shadow Warrior, Snow Peak. Just dealt with this 2 nights ago myself.
Right, and as let's see. All right, that's it. We are on Snow Peak, as Lambowski did tell us. And I love Snow Peak. I mean, Snow Peak has got to be one of my favorite maps to play just because it offers you that long range and that close range both at the same time. You got the tunnels and the internals that are going to give you both of that kind of play. And I'm excited to see these two teams definitely duke it out on this one.
We're going to have a little bit of a long-range engagement here at the first round with the that Northwest Hangar OBJ.
the teams in there for me?
I got you.
Man, we want to welcome you all into a Lambo cast. It's been, what, a week or two for a Lambo cast? And excited to get this going again.
A Lambrocast. There's been a couple Lambo casts, but yeah, Lambrocast. Yeah. We got Lampy and Lamp. Yeah, exactly. We got Lampy and Lambowski up in the house. I think the biggest draw would just be the like a distance between your accent and mine.
Oh. Well, you're just gonna have to tone down the southern. No, I don't.
I try, man.
No, we don't want you to do that.
I try. I actually, I try to keep the twang out of it. It gets a little bit deep when we start drinking.
Oh.
You know how it goes.
I know what you're saying there.
Speaking of which, the pictures you put in Discord League Foodies, were those delicious or not?
They were very delicious.
Oh my God, they looked it.
Yes, they were.
Looked frosty, real cold is what they looked like.
Yeah, I had them in the fridge for a while. So it's the only way to do it. Gonna have those predictions up for you guys as well. So if you're not seeing them, you should be any minute now. Predictions are based on channel points, and channel points are just rewarded to you as the viewer as you're watching the stream. The longer you watch, the more you watch, the more channel points you earn, the more you participate in chat. If you subscribe, if you like and follow the channel, the more channel points you get. So you can follow the channel if you're not already following, and that's free. Just a click of a button, and that's all it takes. Channel points, you're going to bet on and predict who's going to win map number 1 here, Vikings versus Team K. And it just collects all the channel points from everybody, and then the winner gets that percentage. The winners get that percentage of those channel points back, split amongst them. So something a little fun to do. Get the little predictions in there, and just have a good time while we're casting. Listen to the Lambros.
Speaking of listening to the Lambros, you peeped my message.
All right. Will do. Too much Lambo in that one. Huh?
Yeah, just a smidge.
All right, gotcha.
But I think we'll be just fine now. We want you up front and center. We don't need me yelling.
We don't need that.
We don't need me yelling at nobody.
Jumping into the gameplay here, fly around a little bit on this beautiful map of Snow Peak, and right off the bat, we got the objective, which is the satellite dish, uplink, the cap machine, however you want to call it, the green satellite right inside here. That is the protection that the defense is going to give, not allowing the offense to get near that objective is what they call it. And uplink objective, if the offense can get within a certain radius of that, 10 to 15 realistic feet, they are able to pull out their tablet. And in that tablet on a screen there on a button, they have a 7-digit code that they have to memorize. And that code cannot be appeared while you're trying to insert it or enter it. So you have to go off memory and then go off the screen and go to the telephone type pad on there and punch in the 7-digit code. And once you punch that in, you award your team 2 points. And that's the maximum amount of points you can earn per round. And if you don't send the uplink, but you kill all members of the opposing team, you earn 1 point. And that works for the offense and or for the defense on that scenario. If the offense runs out of time, 6-minute rounds, if they run out of time to either kill everybody or to send the uplink, the defense will win 1 point as well. In the IVRL, the scoring goes 2 maps, best of 9, first to 5, with the possibility of 6 if you do send an uplink or get a cap involved in that. So every point matters here in the IVRL, so even if you win map 1, doesn't mean that you cannot lose the game. You still have to win in total overall points.
I will say this, Lamp.
Yep.
You are the superior Lambro. With nothing going on, us just chilling and hanging in the gameplay, yep. I'd be rambling. You're the one that's actually talking about the match and telling people what's going on.
Appreciate that.
You are the
I think
superior Lambro.
I don't know about the superior one, but I think I have about 40 cast in this season, and it's just becoming. I don't even think about
Good
it
Lord,
anymore.
40.
So, and I
Got that
apologize for the
muscle memory.
delay. They were waiting on me apparently, so they just messaged me to make sure that we were ready. And
Oh, well, that's nice of them.
yeah, so Team K, also K fought, going on defense here first on the single hanger objective. We call it single hanger objective here in the north because on the south there is a double hanger where there is also another objective. Uh, Defense spreading out nicely. K fought staying to the north Hesco's, our Fever, I should say, staying to the north Hesco's. Youngsan on the far northeast, or northwest wall there. Dita watching the lake cross. Chachinobi up here in a further northeast approach into the shack, and EJ taking a aggressive flank here quickly, going to try to surprise these guys with Vikings getting that southeast spawn. Not quite ready for EJ to come up this way. They do have one in the tunnels, but not sure when or where he's going to be peeking. Shadow Warrior clearing out the EJ coming around, getting Thrywin on that flank. One down for Vikings, quickly a 5v4 here for the defense. And those shots are going to give the offense a little bit of worry. They do hear a defensive gun back behind them. So now they're going to know that they have someone on a flank. Shadow Warrior staying in bunker, which he cleared out just earlier as Nactum is approaching from the south onto the Lake Hills. And EJ and Mantis trading on that flank. Looks like Mantis... Oh, yep, Mantis is down. Dead. And how do you feel the best approach is on this one, Lambo? What kind of approach you like for this, for the offensive push here?
I mean, I think what they had initially going was what I would have picked, having somebody in this northern valley being able to kind of peer down into the OBJ, into that warehouse to pick off anybody hiding behind crates or anything like that. And then somebody towards bunker, like we've got Shadow Warrior and where is our third member here? Did they rotate back? Oh, they were both over here towards, yeah. We've got knocked them in the middle of the lake. I personally don't like going across the lake. It's just so open.
It is.
You've got to really worry about any type of peak or laser because at any point in time, Yongsan could turn their vision right and see this just little walking rock from that distance. Probably that's all they're going to notice, but just very open on the lake. Shadow Warrior taking out that dangerous presence for Noctum, though.
Yep, Shadow Warrior with a great pick there. And as you were saying with the the lake push, it's just the contrast of the colors, right? You have a completely white ice lake, and then you have movement of either black, which would be a defensive player, or the tan coming from the offensive group. And like you said, if your body and your eyes are just trained to see, things that change and adjustments in contrast like that. So if you don't even have to be directly looking at that spot, but out of the corner of your eye, you see something black go across something white, you're just drawn to it. And that's what creates that danger of the lake.
But it has so far worked out for Noctum. I mean, whether just good teamwork in terms of like Shadow Warrior finding the one that could have been picking Noctum at any point in time, or just sheer luck. You know how Onward works, man. It's Onward timing all the time.
It really is, man. And you see it more and more, especially with cast. You realize how many times a half a second, you miss somebody and you could have won a round, or 1 second, right? Yeah, a lot of onward timing. And Chachinobi does have to be. I mean, I'm pretty sure he understands that these buildings are penetrable. So once you know you're ID'd, you're in a tough place because, and like Shadow Warrior is looking, they are meta type spots and they get pre-fired a lot. Chachinobu only down. Shadow should have confirmed those. I imagine Chachinobi is not going to say anything just yet until he gets past.
Anytime soon. May not matter though. Fever Almost finding Warrior.
Yep, and here comes the push from the offense. And they are all worried about him up there while Embo is rushing in the back. Dita finally does hear him getting the shots out. Excellent job by Dita. K5 Fever getting Shadow Warrior all down to Nactum.
I wonder if Cha-Cha would be able to have... I don't think Cha-Cha has a line from that window to be able to see Noctum, but it might be that Dita will find Noctum here soon. Oh!
Just missed the peak. Didn't peak far enough.
I don't think it's going to end up hurting him unless Noctum pulls off some John Wick stuff here in the last 50 seconds. But, man, that's what we were just talking about. That onward timing, that onward just... If you don't look, it can be dangerous.
Great tosses of smoke in the building's upper kind of windows, and Fever getting aggressive there with 30 seconds left. I would have liked to see, a little more passiveness. I think he went for that revive. But 30 seconds and you're near OBJ, you got to sit still.
Those audible cues from Dita, all those silence, Noctum's going to be close enough to know exactly where he is.
Yep. He does know he's behind one of them boxes. And Dita's just constantly clearing that smoke. Slow peeking, and he finds him for the win there. Team K taking round number 1 here, map number 1. Excellent work.
Man, oh man. That had me sweating.
Great job there. Bit of a slow peek, made me a little nervous as he's slow peeking around the box. But when you're tucked down like that, he had to be crouched, to stay in cover. So there's not much else you can do. If you stand up, your head's probably gonna get taken off. So, yeah, no, what an excellent round. Great defense. Fever got a little aggressive there. Like I said, 30 seconds left. You probably like to rather just be watching the objective and not running out and open. Because more than likely the offense is just waiting for you to move, and find out where you're at. So, but hey, point came out on that. Great defense. Great flank by EJ in the beginning to really throw off the offense as well.
Yeah. Like I said, just you've seen it exactly how it could have played out. Dita should have ended that round probably 50 seconds before whatever the time was. But thankfully for Team K was able to still finish the round out when it looked like I almost jinxed them, as I typically do during cast. I always think something's going to happen and they just reverse it on me. But very, very good, strong defensive hold by Team K and Dita.
Yeah, sorry I had the game audio turned down. I'll have that back up. I fixed it.
Oh well. You know the saying. It ain't a Lambo cast.
Yeah, I mean, Lambo. I don't know why. I don't have any issues ever. I never have issues. I'm just kidding.
Know, man. I don't know.
It's having co-casters are really nice, but sometimes you just get lost in conversation.
Yeah.
But I'd still rather have co-caster due to the fact of just being able to.
Depends on who it is.
No. Why would you say that? Come on.
I'm kidding, Kraft. I'm kidding, Mr. Duck.
Kraft, I did not say that. All right, game audio is back up, folks. Sorry about that again, and we are back into it. The quick spawn here. Defense really not being able to get set up. Offense making a great push here onto the lake sniper tower, and a nice little tucked-in spot from Nactum right here on the lake, using the back of the dock to give a little bit of darkness to his contrast. So smart play, knowing that the lake push is always a strong push, and he finds one there at the Hescos, bringing this to a 5v4. Smokes early out, draw some attention. Still a heavy 3-man push here, right at our 4-man push. They're so close, all the names were bouncing into each other. But they also have to worry about the penetrable fence there as well, so you can't get too comfortable behind the fences, and before you know it, you die.
I did not realize that. So those fences are penetrable?
Yes. Yep.
No kidding.
And Shadow Warrior finding Young San from behind the boxes. Embo with that nice tucked in spot behind the sniper tower. Nactum finding EJ as well, coming from the lakeside. And this push, this aggressive push by the offense is really getting torn down here. Oh. Beaver just flashed himself, and I believe Dita as well. And that's one thing about them aggressive, clustered pushes. If they counter with aggression right at you, I mean, you're just talking about a lot of bullets and bodies all grouped up together. And wow, a lot of trades coming out there at the end, but Vikings coming victorious on that defense. Back-to-back Volk rounds. Not surprising. Not surprising. But good spreads amongst the crew on those KDs as well. Couple leaders coming out so far. Shadow Warrior and Nakdom 3 kills apiece, and 2 kills apiece for EJ Fever and Dita. But again, that's besides the the true score line, which is 1-1 so far. The only true statistics that are kept are sending the uplink, getting kills, dying, and getting revives. There's so much more involved in the game than just those 4 items there. But everybody says, oh, I got 10 kills that round. Yeah, but what else did you do? You just run out and leave your team by themselves and not guard OBJ? Did you get capped on a couple times? So there's a lot more to it. Some people in the game and on teams are, their main goal is, hey, I can hold an angle like no other, right? I can be on OBJ, I can sit still. I don't mind sitting there and guarding OBJ, and they may not see much action or any at all. And I'm sure on your guys' team as well, Lambo, that you got players like that just as we do. Their main focus is, I need you on objective because I know you can clutch that shot when it comes time.
I don't think that's why I've got that position, and I'm not going to say what the position is called. It is very TV mature, but I am that person. But again, I don't think it's because I'm able to hit that clutch shot. I think it's just because they know that I'm a huge target. I'm very tall in game, not very tall, but when you play against other people that are 5'2", 5 foot, and you're sitting there at 6 foot, you kind of stick out a lot more. And I think I'm really just a bullet sponge.
Just a bullet sponge, huh?
Yeah, taking the eyes off the uplink itself, getting shots out, and letting people know, hey, there's somebody close by that's gonna cap. I need a crash.
Yeah, everybody has their role that they are good at, and it's good that people can own up to it. A lot of people don't want to own up to things like that, and they're like, oh, I want to be the aggressor, and some people want to be the aggressor, but they're terrible shots. Like, you're just not the aggressor. A quick spawn here for the offense. Vikings pushing quickly through the tunnels. And this is where that long-range map becomes more of a close quarters. It's when we get inside these tunnels and these hallways. Shadow Warrior trying to push that central tunnel, the main tunnel, straight towards OBJ. As soon as you come through this tunnel, the objective is right at where Youngsan is actually sitting. Not much defense directly here with him. There is some in the tunnels itself, but if Shadow Warrior can stay quiet enough, which he has been so far, he can definitely pick off this guy at objective. And again, as casters, we see everything. What timing this is, that Youngsan peeked these tunnels and nobody is peeking. Shadow Warrior's not peeking, but this is what they see in game. So they have no idea where these people are at, taking off the player tags. They don't even have lasers in game. Looks like the offense is setting up. 3 going to the north there, another one in here. When they're drawing, I think they're going to draw fire to the north, it looks like, and maybe have Shadow do a little ambush here. And Youngsung again peeking this, and Shadow not exposing himself. Thrywan getting Chachinobi, taking one down. I want to switch, but Thrywan confirming Chachinobi. Shadow Warrior making his move here. Gonna find Youngsun. Oh, he could have. Oh my gosh. He waited for that kill, and Youngsun got the snapshot on him. He could have killed him immediately, and decided to wait.
Shadow was looking for cap for sure.
Yes.
was looking to get as close as possible before allowing the defense to know that he was right there.
And it's a good strategy, but it's also a
Risky one.
Risky one. And now they know Shadow's still alive. Come back and confirm that. You know, what would have been nice is if Shadow had a flash on him. So he could have threw that flash out, you know, went out there and knifed him. Maybe even smoke, and then sat there on objective unscathed, basically.
Or how ballsy or how conceited are you? Do you throw the flag out and try to cap right back at his feet? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like leave him alive, let the flash come out of his eyes, and see that he allowed it to happen.
Oh, I mean, no.
I think that'd have been a good time. But
offense pushing this north side. They have a drone right here in the north, watching the tunnel. Did not save Fever behind the box, and an excellent snapshot there by Fever to get that refrag quickly. Not sure who has the drone. Embo does, and he is still alive. Jump in with Embo. Take a look at how he's looking at this. The north is a risky push because you kind of funneled in, but sometimes it's an unexpected one because everybody thinks you're going to come close to the objective. And but once you get ID'd, you got either a very long rotation or nowhere else to go. Oh, EJ got a little peek on him, and Embo gave up his situation. Gonna try to re-peek and finds EJ. And gets the second. Wow, Fever at the end there.
That wasn't a triple, that was double, but
who cares? Embo says. Very good play by Embo. Wow.
Very good play. And, you know, he took that snapshot there, saw EJ peeking that hallway, took that shot, gave up his position. You know, it's like, I'm going to leave. No, it's a long way to go. I'm going to go back and try to, you know, trick him basically and take that snapshot, and it worked out well for him. It was great. Let's go ahead and see if we get that full screen replay on that once more, and check out that play once more time from Embo. And we did get a great full screen replay. Did work. Hey, I like it when the buttons work.
Oh my God, the full screen did work?
Yeah, the full screen worked there. Got the full screen replay on that. So thank you, Trip and Etch, for all your hard work on all the caster stuff, making our lives a little bit easier out here.
Yeah, for those that are watching that doesn't know about all the background stuff that goes into the tech and everything, they've got a job. You know what I mean? They are there for a reason, and they definitely put us in a position to give you the best possible cast we can, and to make it easier for us. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Listening back to the cast, making sure all the audios are good. Caught you exactly saying when you were a bullet sponge. That's the part I caught.
I've got no shame in my game. I'm still new, but we're getting there. My problem is really, I don't understand how people can flick their gun into my direction when they're not even looking my direction. You know what I mean? It's insane how fast these people are in this league.
I know. Yep, and I'll tell you, like, I think having the stock has improved my flick because my flick is more accurate because my gun moves up in a single motion, right?
Right.
Oh, trade coming out. Figured that was going to happen. Embo and Dita trading in Horseshoe here. 4v4. Wow, Mantis with a aggressive defensive push here, coming out of the north tunnels, taking out anybody trying to move that way through what we call kill box, and he did get one. So quickly 4v3 in less than 40 seconds. Oh, Youngsun about finding Shadow Warrior, trading shots. Ooh, that's a...
No, that's me.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a strong call out saying they're on OBJ when they were still in the tunnels away, and then rushing out to OBJ. Thrywan picking up Chachinobi, but it got everybody to rotate back. So great job there. Better to call it out and not call it out. That's for sure.
Oh, come on, how didn't I get you?
4 of us up. 3.
Youngsan gonna triple peak this on a slow. Breaks my heart. Breaks my heart, Youngsan.
Say again, Shadow.
And Fever out in the middle, going down to Shadow Warrior as well. And Vikings taking round number 4. 4-man still up.
Starting to try to put some distance between them and Team K on the scoreboard here. At any point in time, TK, I mean, obviously they're going to be on defense, but at any point in time, they can get a cap and take care of this difference. But we'll have to wait a couple rounds before that.
Yeah, definitely.
But I meant to ask, your stock, what do you use?
I use Boke stock. 100%.
Boke stock. Boke stock. All right. So sell it to me. What does Boke stock do for you?
It's feather light. You can't deny the fact that you don't even feel like it's there.
Really?
So it's got the upper cups. So your controllers. I have a Quest 2. So your controllers slide into the cups on top, right? And they're there just by pressure. So when you grip your controller, the bottom half of your controller is in the cup. So basically your bottom 2 fingers are wrapping around the cup while your other 2 fingers are still on the controller. So it's kind of, you have grasp on both, and you don't even realize that the stock is there. It's just feather light. I mean, it's so light, it's crazy. And then there's no magnets, so you don't have anything but the fact that your cup slides in and out. So if you jam it in there nice and hard, it's going to be a little sticky, right? So you can kind of wiggle it loose and have that ability to snap it out real quick and, use utility or pull out your tablet. So there is that milliseconds of delay of getting that motion down. But after a few weeks of using it,
that's what I was going to ask. Do you, in that beginning week, do you feel like you pinch your fingers at all?
No, never pinch. No.
Okay. That was my main concern, because my first and only stock so far has been the Glisco. And I'll be honest with you, the magnetics is starting to really weigh on me, just because of that loud snap in game.
Yep.
It's surprisingly loud.
Yeah. And there is a
People can hear you from a bit.
there is a slight plastic to plastic sound that comes from the Vogue stock as well. But it's not as noticeable as I've heard other people's having that snap. And I've used one of them, my very first stock that I use as the Selanki, the 3D printed one,
Right.
where it had the magnets on the bottom. And I tried that for a few weeks, and I did not like it at all. And after I got the Boke, it was just amazingly different and to me better. But I've never heard anybody dislike the Boke, I guess I should say, either.
Just make sure we're not getting pushed.
I'll have to look into it, because I've been thinking about a switch myself. My first, the next thing I would want to try in a stock is one where the grips are underneath it instead of on top of it.
Team K just had a drop right here in front of Mantis.
Are you absolutely sure about that?
EJ.
Oh, yeah.
EJ was right here by the sniper tower and then just dropped right in front of me.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, for those interested out there, Boke VR, BOWKVR.com is where you can find that. And he is a respected member of the Onward community as well, so he understands the game better than anybody and what's needed in a stock.
As well as a co-caster.
Yes, he is.
Almost main caster,
He's getting there. He's getting closer. But yeah, offense here doing a great push so far. It is a 4v4 due to that drop from EJ. And as you can tell from the big map is, Vikings just straight lined across and pushing as a group. Nobody's getting too far ahead of each other, and they're just clearing out all these mountains, all these Hesco boxes, and every angle they possibly can. It's 6-minute rounds, and it only takes you, from one end of the map to the other, maybe 45 seconds to sprint across. So you got plenty of time to make smart decisions.
Guy is the West guy.
Young San here on objective. He's that guy that we talked about earlier. He's the guy who's got to guard the objective, last man up type of thing. Him and Fever, you know, those are the guys that are going to see the least amount of action due to the fact that they got the important job of being close to objective. It's the outside guys that are going to die more often usually, but also could get more kills. So Chachinobi up here, great spot in between the Hesco box and the fencing here. And he can see all the way down to the other side of the map here as he sees Thrywin. Oh, maybe not. I thought he would have saw Thrywin there. And our other defender, Dita, back here on the West Hill, West Sniper Tower Hill. Just peeking across, looking at all these snow mounds. Embo finding Fever. They have pushed through the south, getting really close to objective here. No rotation from Dita yet. I would have expected him to rotate back. Nobody's really rotating. There's a single shot, so wasn't much there, but as I say that, Chachinobi has realized they lost a defender over here.
Still one guy at West Mountain. He's just on the south of West Mountain now.
And Embo with a drone
Once in the center, he's on OBJ.
is calling out the West Mountain guy.
Hill on the right side.
Chachinobi moving in quickly. Oh, I believe he flashed himself. He didn't throw it as far as he liked. Flashed himself. Embo takes him down.
6-6.
Embo rattling off that number. Nobody on objective. Embo going in for the cap. Dita, only one left. And
map, yep.
wow, what a quick cap by Embo that was. Quickly ending map number 1 here.
88.
And that spells a victory for Vikings map number 1 with Embo and the drone workage coming through the south there, picking off one guy at a time, knowing that there's a guy west up on the West Hill up there, and he knew he could just leave him alone. He was too far away. Map number 1 going to the Vikings, and map number 2 will be chosen by Team K. So Vikings chose map 1, which was Snow Peak, and you have to think that they knew that one pretty well for that to be their pick. So Team K got 1 point out of this map. We're going to go into map 2, where Team K is going to have to not allow the Vikings get more than 1 point to have a chance to win this. And man, let's see how this goes. But we appreciate everybody being here so far this evening. Hope you're having a good time on this LAN broadcast. And if the players start ducking out, we'll go into intermission if they're going to rehost. But thank you all guys for being here so far. Who we got in here? Lil Sayonara, Identity Crisis, Nora, Sausage, man. How you guys doing? Too Old Gamer. Appreciate you guys being in here. Sickness, appreciate it, man. Love having you guys in here, having you in chat. Hope the predictions went your way, and we'll have another one up for map number 2. We'll jump into a quick intermission here, find out what's going on. See you on map number 2.
DJ.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to map number 2. And no surprise, one of our favorites. We are heading to Subway. Team K map pick. We'll see how this one plays out for them. They have a little bit of deficit to gain here on points. So down 5-1. Total points does matter. So not only do they have to win the map, but they have to win by more than 4 points here to tie or take this victory. So we'll see how this
It is
plays
doable.
out. Very doable.
It is doable.
Yep.
And this is their map pick, so I mean, we got to think that they do feel pretty confident on it currently.
Right.
What was Vikings bands you said?
Vikings banded, what was it? It was Cargo and USS Quest.
Cargo and USS Quest.
So they didn't like the close quarters as much.
Yeah, I wonder how they're going to feel about this one.
Yep. And Team K is all might be some lobby issues.
Maybe so.
Maybe so, maybe so.
That is the issue. I mean, you do have to deal with internet, and multiplayer is just, it's always going to be like that until we get to the point where Elon or Bezos gives us satellites hovering over our houses. I don't know.
Right? Congratulations to everybody that did the predictions on map number 1. Vikings did take that map, and for those that did win, appreciate you joining into that. And it's like they're going to do a quick rehost again, and maybe somebody could not find the lobby. So we'll jump back into intermission, and we'll be back with you guys here very shortly. Right, everybody, welcome back once again. They had to do a quick lobby rehost. We are back in it. We're going to jump into the gameplay here. Got all 10 members in, as you can tell. What a map one, man. Vikings really came out on their map pick there and just more or less dominated on Snow Peak, running away with a 5-1 victory so far. But now we're on Team K's pick. We're at Subway. We have the basement OBJ. Could be a very spicy one here. Only 3 entrances to this objective area, and it's stairways, 2 stairways from the center platform, and then you have the tunnel stairway, or the tunnel basically from the basement. So going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Vikings been playing for a while. They're going to know Subway, so it's not some ace up their sleeve in Team K, but I've seen Team K do some great 5-man pushes, through the tunnels and such, and really overpower the defense. So I'm hoping to see that again here tonight.
I'm hoping to see that too. You put the prediction up, so I put all my channel points on Vikings. I'm going with, or not Vikings, sorry, Team K. I had it backwards. Put it all on Team K. We'll see if they can make this comeback and see if they either win or tie this up, or the other option. Yep. But again, let's go.
Let's do it. And we got Vikings starting on defense first here, and love the camera glitch that happens when you load in.
It's always a good time.
I feel like it's getting worse over time.
50% less.
It's just to wake you up,
Sorry, everyone can talk.
Yeah, too many words.
See how the defense is going to play this, and how many people they're going to leave in the basement, or how many they're going to move up either to center platform. It's like Nactum is and Mantis is both going up to center platform. And it does look like Team K is pushing through tunnels. I've seen them do this before, 5-man push through the tunnels. They go up the mid platform and then down the north stairs. So and here they go with the push, grabbing 1 as they do trade out 4 to 4 so far.
한 명 사망이고 적도 한 명을 죽였어요.
They like to make their way to this north stair. I've seen this play before. I don't know if they're going to do it again, but they'll make their way to the north stairs and then push directly down onto the objective. But Mantis is here to protect that in case that does happen. But all 4 members have pushed up to step upstairs, as what we call it. I call it. Let's see if Drywin's going to come up the stairway here and take a peek at anything. A little bit of a botch flash there, and trade comes out again. And Seal is only down, so he's able to get that revive, but Vikings lose another member of the defense. EJ taking down Mantis. Four v2 here. Got 1 on each stairway and still 2 in the tunnels. And Chachinobe is running out, finding and pre-firing on Thrywin. We have a 4v1. And KEJ comes out with a flash, grabbing that last kill. What a round there by Team K. Looks like your channel points may pay off here.
They might, but hey, don't start too soon now. We got plenty of onward left.
Yes.
But yeah, they do make me feel confident there with the first round, especially coming out with only one death on their team, I believe. Yeah. And even at that point, I mean, they traded. That down was not really the worst down you can have. The worst down you can have in game, when you die, the worst thing that can happen is you've took nobody or hurt nobody or even allowed them to use utility on you.
Yep.
If you go for no reason but a bullet, that's the worst time. That's the worst thing you can do to your team. So at least going down for Fever wasn't a total loss for that push. Obviously, I mean, it worked for him, but as I ramble on, it saved me.
No. I would love to hear. We love hearing that opposite side. That other side of things. Thought process. That's the whole purpose of having the co-caster. You have a lot of knowledge up there in that noggin. Lambo.
I don't know about a lot of knowledge, more so just a lot of rambling and jumbled mess. They tried to give me medication when I was young, and we couldn't afford it, and there I am. I'm kidding.
It's a southern country thing. It's not your fault.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Where's Shipyard on this map? Where's Shipyard? This Manhattan map, subway map.
Do what now? Where's Shipyard?
Yeah, I always do a big brain moment that, the train and Shipyard that swings by, it comes here to the subway. Because this is also
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And jumping right back into it here, K-Fought, Team K going on defense. Let's see how they play this one out. Oh, he threw his pistol. How dare he? He could have used that. Nobody uses it.
5대1이요.
I'll be honest with you. The only correlation I put between Subway and New York was the Big Apple newspaper dispenser.
Oh,
I didn't realize it also says New York City Subway on the big like kiosk maps.
Yeah, all the maps have New York or Manhattan subway. We got a very similar push here coming from the Vikings, coming up the step upstairs with 3 of them.
Clear.
Nice heavy push. The right one came from the south, and Chachinobi is in a really powerful spot. Not going to see him. Wow, what a great shot by Chachinobi. Going to get quickly refragged there by Naktum, though. But 1 for 1, traded your life for 1. That's all you can ask for here in the game of Onward. Mantis doing a quick bullet sponge push here. Gonna find EJ, but getting another quick refrag down by Dita. And here we go. We're going 3v3. Hard push. Dita finding 1. Dita not finding the other. Another trade.
Oh, no.
1v1. Nobody on
Shadow
OBJ.
Warrior.
Seal
dropping in.
Yep. Seal gonna find Shadow Warrior for another kill. All down to Embo 2v1. And what aggression came out. And it was just back and forth. One coming in. Kill after kill. Seal rushing the corner. Why would you rush the corner? Oh, breaks my heart. Embo bringing it down to a 1v1. Let's see what he's got planned here. He clutched the last 1v1.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. A lot went down on that one.
Yes, it did.
Embo's kind of up on the stairway, making sure, because they had no idea how many are left. There's no way they could have kept track of all them trades. Embo might think there's more than 1 left here, clearing that mid-platform, making sure nobody's going to come up from behind him. Let's see how he does here. Ooh, did take a step. Now Fever may be hearing those footsteps, because that's how amplified the sound is on this game. Those simple footsteps you just heard could have queued all the way over to Fever. But he doesn't seem to be turning his attention that way yet. And smoke coming out, that is definitely going to tell Fever where he's at. Oh, gets flash. Is Fever going to rush the corner? He's not. And Embo ducks behind just in time. Oh, they traded shots, not connecting. Ooh, I think Fever, I don't know. He could have possibly waited because Embo smoked out further ahead. But it was a good chance there for and Fever finding that shot onto Embo, getting that PKM, taking down the victory for Team K. Team K going up 2-0 here. Like what we're seeing. Good matchups.
I do too. I don't know what I'm supposed to do though.
Yeah.
Like I feel like at this point, I don't want to jinx my channel points. I don't want to jinx Team K.
Right.
I'm rooting for you though, boys. Keep it going.
And even if you don't have you don't have a connection to the teams per se, that's where the channel points and the predictions they give you that free, adrenaline rush, I guess, of a matchup that, you still want to see a good matchup, but then you throw in a little channel points, which is, fake money for watching the stream. Gives you a little something extra to root for.
It's free gambling is all it is.
Yeah.
It's just a fun little way to, like you said, if you've got nothing with the team, you're just here for the onward. It's like grabbing up FanDuel and throwing $1 on the Bengals in
Yeah,
the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's the exact same thing.
Yep.
You may not have any love for football or any love for whatever, but if you're just watching it and you need a little extra to be like, all right, well, at least this is interesting. You know what I mean? But this is all interesting to me. I'm cool with Onward without the channel points, but obviously the gambler in me is like, I like it. So I'm all about it.
Yep. And we're looking at total points here. I mean, you saw the Vikings take map number 1 5-1. Just a demanding lead, 4-point lead. 2 points here for KFOT on this map. And quickly, that total points is now 5-3. It's, very, very close in range here. And Team K going on offense now. They bring a cap out by chance. That's a tie game. All it takes is this one more round, and this South OBJ can give that. South OBJ has every possible angle you could come from here, and a lot of close quarters on those angles. So brings a lot of spiciness. 1 pushing south stairs, Naktum going downstairs. 2 pushing into Sex Shop Alley, Embo and Mantis, and quickly Thrywind doing a little pre-fire, not finding anybody on that corner. Shadow Warrior going down into the horseshoe. And where is our 5-man push coming up? Gonna run into Shadow Warrior here very soon. And the split up happens. Shadow Warrior gonna come across. EJ here, is he gonna peek? He's not gonna peek. And quickly gonna get refragged by Seal. Again, 1v1 trade. Gonna bring it to a 4v4. And Thrywind ducking down just in time, taking cover behind the dumpster. A little bit of an ambush spot. And Chachinobi running out, getting in cover. Is Thrywind gonna see him? Thrywind does. Gets 2. Thrywind almost got a 3rd. Chachinobi still up. Again with another revive, bringing it still to a 3v3. Back and
You
forth
have to
battle.
be careful. Noctum is coming from behind.
Oh, he could get a double. Fever doesn't
Fever didn't
react.
hear it.
Fever doesn't react. He doesn't even know. Getting a double. Getting a 2-piece. And Dita just realizing that. Noctum comes out. He could get... Oh, he does a quick peek, and that gives the audio cues he needs. They do know where the last guy is now. And what's going through Dita's head here?
Holy crap.
That would be going through your head.
Yeah, that's 100% what's going through my head currently. But yeah, it wouldn't be as PG, I can tell you that.
Yes.
But similar sentencing. Phrasing, idea,
Sensing.
whatever. Yeah. You know what I meant.
I know what you I've hung around a lot
Does
of
everybody
Cajuns.
else? Cajuns. Oh,
Hell,
okay.
Hillbilly Cajuns.
Oh my god.
Embo getting a little...
No, we're even close to Louisiana.
I know. Embo was getting a little aggressive there, trying to peek Sex Shop Alley. Didn't see anything. This pause and the momentum is really going to, put the Vikings back on their heels a little bit. Not exactly sure which route Dita would be taking and pushing. And right now, he's got 3 minutes to go around a couple corners, so he's going to wait and try to get some picks as the aggression comes out from Naktum and Embo, waiting for somebody to peek this corner. Dita using that time to try to make a new route for himself here. Naktum staying in the spot where he did kill two members of the offense. Mantis still watching that south stairs. And Dita crossing through mid-platform there. Gonna go up the horseshoe. And that's where his buddies died. So we'll see how that's gonna play out. Naktum in the corner here will be the next guy to come across Dita. And of all the things you can shoot through in this game that are penetrable, this little trash can right here, you cannot shoot through. is literally bulletproof. It's pretty crazy. That's why you see people take this spot so often, because you cannot die from behind that trash can by being shot through it. And Dita doing a great job. Yep, Dita doing a great job clearing out overpass, but all those audio cues, you can see where Nactum is and how far Dita is away. And those audio cues from the footsteps do come across that way. And Embo with the nice angle there takes down Dita, giving Vikings 1 point. 1 point closer to victory here. Man, that flank by Nactum coming through downstairs and all the way around through the horseshoe really put an end to that push, man.
Yeah, that was very disheartening for any Team K backers, I can tell you that. But very good hold by Vikings. We'll see if they've got a plan for the offensive side of this OBJ, though. I like this OBJ. It's a fun one. It can really lead to close encounter caps, like smokes right there in the alley, and everybody all packed into one little sardine can. It's a good time.
Yeah. And we want to shout out, big thank you to WildBear821 for the follow recently and following the channel here. And for those out there that are not following, it's just a click of a button. It doesn't cost you anything. All you do is you get notifications on your Twitch that we go live. So anytime we do cast a match like this, you'll just get a notification. So please click the button, follow along. And thank you to Hoochie UK. He subscribed earlier today to the channel, and we do appreciate that very much.
Thank you, Hooch.
Man, turning out to be a great matchup and perfect for a Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, I guess, over there in the EU. And man, in Korea, I think it's their, I don't even know what time. It's like 12 hours, 13 hours ahead. I think it's Sunday morning for them over there. I don't even know. Dedication. That's all I got to say. And due to the different divisions in the league, they got an Oceanic, a Europe, and a North American division. There's very few teams in the Oceanic division, Oceanic Asia division. So they are forced to play more teams in other time zones. And C4 placed here on the sign. Fortunately, the bottom of the C4 is showing from the opposite way. And I don't know if you can disable it by shooting the backside. It's something I'm not sure of. Thrywan pushing hard on Seal as he did flash him, but Seal comes out of it not in time. Thrywan getting one. And the push through Chinatown has happened here with these two. And a very high flash.
Right, I'm covering the 6 out of Yushiko Shabiri.
Embo coming through overpass, and it looks like Nactum is trying to push south stairs here. Should be coming across Dita here very shortly. Dita's got that nice low angle, and that's what you need here to guard the stairway, because you need to be low so you can see their toes before they see you. Nactum is prone, so it's going to see who's going to see who, and a trade does come out. What a great shot there by both sides. Tachinobi in a very popular spot in the corner of that alleyway as the Vikings group up here in Horseshoe Alley.
I'll tell you if it's good. Do not push until I say it's good.
Mantis waiting back there in Chinatown, making sure there is nobody going to try to put on a flank on these guys.
Give me a sec.
Embo going to redirect the smoke. Frag coming out and gets Embo. C4 also exploding with that frag, but revives come out from Shadow Warrior, bringing Embo back up alive, but any other damage he takes will kill him. And Chachinobi just pre-firing the smoke as Thrywan is also pre-firing. Thrywan getting a little luckier, and that white box is penetrable, but does get the shots through there to confirm that kill.
I killed the corner.
EJ coming for some backup. Going to peek, looking for shots. And Embo saved by a measly little trash can.
Yeah.
I kind of wish they'd fix that, but EJ really slowing down this push. He doesn't really have to do much, but just but just, let him know, hey, we're here. But he is leaving the objective open. Did they have a drop? I didn't think they had a drop, or somebody all died. Didn't know EJ was the last one up, but he is trying to go in for that kill and gets taken down by Embo. Vikings now tying it up 2-2.
Oh, goodness.
What a turn of events here. 2 unanswered on both sides.
Now the turntables.
Oh, the turntables.
Yeah, it's the Michael thing, from The Office.
Oh, I don't
Come
know.
on, bro.
I mean, I know the show, but I've never really watched it. So,
God.
does he really say turntables?
Yeah, he's a very awkward feller.
Yeah. I mean,
He's
I've
kinda
seen
like
plenty
me,
of
but
commercials.
not the countryside.
Yeah.
He's just real awkward.
Not from the countryside. He's not country awkward.
He's
just awkward.
No, he's not. Yeah, he's just awkward.
Yeah,
No,
I should
he,
watch that show, honestly, because I hear so many good things about it. I just never really sat down. Too much Onward, I think. This last year.
Forewarning, I got through it because I don't mind it, but a lot of people don't like the first season.
Oh,
it's
really?
real awkward
Okay.
in the first season. Yeah, but if you can make it through, or if you just want to start season 2 or something like that, for some reason though.
But see, I'm the type of guy I can't just, if I'm going to start something new like that, I have to start from episode 1, season 1, right? I mean, I can't. I just don't feel right jumping in and, jumping in the middle of something, not knowing the backstory.
I think what's after watching the entire series, what's more hilarious is seeing who could have played who when they did like their auditions.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good thing to, because those, by now, I mean, those characters are like set in stone. Like, how that character is, and couldn't imagine how it would be different.
Exactly.
Yeah. Chinatown OBJ here, and defense pushing out pretty aggressively. Inactive and Thrywin both taking Sex Shop Alley. And looks like the offense is pushing quickly up the south stairs. Going to run into Thrywin on a quick pre-fire and doesn't. Gets 2 of them. Dita and Chachinobi not understanding what's going on there, just in time for Nactum to come out with 2. Flash is coming out. Double flash. Slowing down anything else going to push on him. Embo again behind the trash can of life. And Thrywin just pre-fire and not letting Fever come across this lane. And Embo with a great peek. Great teamwork there on those 2. Seal and EJ coming up Horseshoe Alley. Mantis appearing out of nowhere and getting taken down by Seal. Embo gonna peek this corner. And flash, perfect flash. Hit EJ in the face, and not knowing Seal is there. Getting a refrag. Thrywin coming in, trying to take down EJ. And the trade coming out. Vikings going up 3-2. Man, I was able to get 3 kills on one small replay. So much happened there at the end.
Yeah, it was a good replay. Come on, Team K, let's do this. Vikings with a very good comeback, but goodness gracious.
Take a look at that full screen replay here. We had Embo throwing a great flash that landed right into Seal's face, or into EJ's face there. Getting the quick refrag, Seal did, but EJ going down on that trade again at the end from Thrywin. Bringing Team K down now by 1 point here, and that's going to secure the map win, or the match win for the Vikings. They going up 8-3 here on total points. I see James Boak has made it into the chat. It's like he knew we were talking about him. I mean, how is that possible? He just.
We're just out here making sure we're trying to make people see that we can run ads too,
Yeah, we can be a self-ad.
Exactly. We don't need any fancy editing videos. We can just talk about stuff. We can bring it up. Bokestock, BokeVR.com.
That's $50, James. back into
What
the action.
what
here.
is his future currency, by the way?
His website
His
takes
future currency.
well, the website takes USD. It's US dollar.
Okay.
I
not
don't
very
know
futuristic.
what he's in New Zealand. I have no idea what their currency is. New Zealand currency. I don't know. Could be seashells for as far as I know.
I have no idea.
Oh, Seal just blew the C4 just slightly early. Little premature on that by just a foot or two. Could have took down one or two. And Shadow Warrior Flash takes down half the team. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, yeah, like, dude.
Oh, fuck!
I was
Oh.
Man, oh man.
Oh man. Sorry. They're dead. They can't hear you, Shadow. But it's on cast, so and we replayed it, and I'll full screen replay it probably later. But what unfortunate events there on the
what exactly started that? What happened? Did he get flashed?
Yeah, so they were pushing the guy in the
here.
there's a guy behind the trash can, and they pushed him. He threw a flash out, but it didn't hit in time. They killed him, and as that flash came out from the other guy, Shadow was coming around the corner and got flashed and didn't realize he had two of his teammates in front of him and just started pre-firing the flash. just mowed down his team. That might win clip of the week. EJ protecting OBJ here as I am flying around hitting every object in Chinatown. Chachinobi also on objective. The last thing they need right now is a cap to come out, and it looks like Dita is pushing through for this flank. Let's see if this is going to pay off. He can get up right behind these guys. Nakam is standing in the stairway. Definitely going to get that one. With the suppressor, I'm not sure if Shadow Warrior did hear that or not. And he did, coming out with the quick flick. Shadow just a killing machine on both sides of the fence. But Dita taking down one more and bringing this to a 3v2. A tough objective. Two crossing lines here. Chachinobi finding Mantis. This is usually a pre-fired spot, but then they got EJ backing that spot up as well. So even if they pre-fired on Chachinobi, EJ is there to quickly get that refrag. And Shadow Warrior rethinking his life choices right now and ever pre-firing again. Flash coming out. Great flash. And Chachinobi finding Shadow Warrior for the last and final kill. Team K tying it up 3-3. And let's just look at that one more time. C4 slightly early, taking down Thrywan, taking down Seal. And Flash went out. Oh man, just clearing out his team. Oh my goodness. 3-3. Where are we going next? Ooh, mid-platform. If I remember right, I think I heard you say that you did or you didn't like this one? Didn't like the mid-platform?
I'm not a huge fan of it just because of it's. I guess really what it comes down to. I'm not even gonna make any excuses for the OBJ. I'm no good at it. I don't know how to attack it. I don't know how to offend it. Defend it.
You are offending
I can
it right
offend
now.
it very well, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have very much success either side of this OBJ.
Yeah.
I haven't found a lefty angled hold for it yet that works for me, and I haven't found a lefty line to push it.
All about the lefties.
Because we're not using controllers. We are the controller. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Jay the Commish, thank you very much for the follow.
Yes, thank you, Jay. Wonder how them prediction are all the guys on predictions, man. 3-3, nail biter here. Could have bet the entire house on it. And I think James Boak, here's your keyboard.
Yeah, I forgot. You don't have my filters and stuff on your side, I don't think.
Oh, no, I barely hear it. I don't
On the train looking
No one
north.
will win.
Defense on mid-platform here. Thrywin, Mantis going down, maybe going down. Gonna hang out. They are all on OBJ. Nobody wants to get capped on. 4-man crew running through the tunnels, as I've seen them do many times. Clearing out the basement. You see they spread apart, checking all the tunnels, making sure nobody is in here. They want to get up on this step upstairs here. And then if you get out of this stairway, and you're right next to objective. Usually a lot of utility, a lot of C4s. Mantis finding EJ. Nactum giving the signal that they're right here. Grenade coming out to blow up any possible C4s in the area. Flash coming out. And Fever getting Nactum. Embo quickly getting the refrag. And Chachinobe turning his back to the side. Gets taken down by Embo. Seal and Embo, I mean, they are inches from each other. You can see the lasers. Seal slowly peeking this, trying to find Embo. And Embo getting down by Seal.
West access stairs. Wait, no, I traded. Oh, I swear to God.
Gets the two-piece there. Oh, Dita with the nice shot from Mantis. 2 down. Thrywin up yet. It is a 1v2. They know where he's at, and he did rotate, so they are not going for the revive just because they know that he could still be watching.
I've got complete eyes as well. No.
We should get one of these reses, I reckon.
Okay, get me. It's probably safer.
Yeah, I'm going
and
to
get him, definitely get him, because he's not peeking North ticket right now.
And
Yeah, it's
do they not know that Dita has completely rotated?
He'll be rotating somewhere.
Okay.
West, I think? Like, he didn't even push into the
And they would hear Dita above them.
He's somewhere in the map. He's not, like, he didn't even push.
Shadow Warrior should be giving these call-outs.
overpass.
Yep, and just like that, Shadow did hear Dita's footsteps. And the game is very tough to move around this map with the sound so amplified. Been too old game. Appreciate the subscribe as well.
Back to the overpass. He went back.
2.5 minutes for Dita. And they get the revive, and it is quickly a 4v1.
He'll probably rotate to North overpass.
Still watching the overpass. Plenty of lasers on that. That's where they last saw the offender. And now Dita comes down from the south stairs. Thrywin should be hearing this.
He's on south, I can hear him south.
And it's
Dang.
so frustrating as a player when you just constantly get called out. You just feel like you have no other choice. But running out of time, there's going to have to be some type of movement here, but plenty of lasers. It's going to be really tough getting across this line here. Maybe Dita could try to get one of the picks. Wow, what an angle he had there, possibly on Shadow Warrior. Did not take it, though. Minute 40. And really, with 4-man up, you can almost, send a guy in just to even possibly trade with him, because the trade is still going to give you that victory, as Embo was doing. But Embo does not find him. They're all laughing at Embo for not getting. Minute 15.
What an idiot.
Dita going to try another rotation. I don't know if he's got time for this. right along with Dita here. And Shadow Warrior still underneath overpass. There you are both going to hear him. Mantis will hear him as well.
Fry is looking south.
Okay, Mantis, you look west access, I look north. He's overpass.
And Mantis finding that last kill. And Audio was not Dita's friend there. Vikings going up 4-3. Man, that's
Got Laser
tough.
Beam 573 with the follow a minute ago. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, Laser.
But yeah, that, as you were saying, it looked tough. And I can only imagine how frustrated Dita should have been, or could have been, or would have been.
Yeah.
Had they had the rage that I do. Yeah, or his, one or the other. All the different options that it could have been. But yeah, the frustration that must have been rolling through the noggin with every single push you hear, overpass. It's north stairs, south stairs. It's like, God, let me be.
Yes, I know. And you're like, man, I'm gonna rotate. You know, you waste a minute rotating or whatever it is, right? I'm gonna catch them from this other side. That piece over here. God, dang it. You know, you rotate. No, he's over here. And you just, you know, that's the beauty of the game and the frustration of the game. So as a defender, you know, you're like, you can spot these guys out and you can plan a little bit better. But as an offense, you know, by yourself, you know, it just becomes disheartening in a way. And I don't know if I believe that in a map like this, truly, if you're in a subway scenario, that you should be able to hear footsteps through concrete floors. You know, I kind of wish they would fix that.
Yeah, I get that.
It'd be this map would be a whole nother map if they would fix the audio like that. That you couldn't hear the footsteps between floors.
Yeah, like, because obviously if they're crouched down, even if they're moving full clip of crouch, like, they can still hear it for some reason. But yeah, like, if you're crouched down, there should be no reason why a trained soldier of Marsoc or Volk wouldn't be able to at least pad their footsteps enough to be able to kind of sneak around.
Right. And between floors like this, full of concrete, you know, you shouldn't be able to hear people running over top of you. It's just quite the frustration of this game.
Yeah. But again, I mean, it's something that they just need to work on, though.
Yep.
If they even have plans to work on it, I mean, who knows?
I don't know. Mono, fix it.
Mono's
fault anyway. He loves this map, and he made the sounds the way he wanted to, probably.
That's exactly right.
Does Fever have C4? Flash coming out. They do have C4 on the light. And is it going to blow anytime now? They don't see it. It's on the bright white light. Oh, they see it now. And C4 is down. Fever drops the clacker. And they're not going to give him a chance. Oh, what a peek there by Fever, but did not spot anybody. Flash coming out. He's going to rush it. Finding one. Shadow duck behind the Cucumber machine. And EJ downing Embo and himself.
Traded with the basement. Both of us are down.
Yeah, he's still alive.
EJ gets two with the C4 and himself.
Yeah, he's getting rezzed. Okay, Rainbow 5, he's getting rezzed.
Can you revive me, please?
Oh, did he kill him? No, Seal. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What just happened?
Both were hungry for the kills. They were both down, boys. No need to fight over it. Man, oh man.
Oh, how I love the game.
Rager, thank you very much for the raid.
Oh wow, thank you, Rager. Appreciate that. And wow, those were EJ's kills. He used the C4. You don't get to steal them and then kill him for the last one. I know what you were thinking there.
I didn't want to interrupt. I was able to hear Mantis and Embo's plan. They knew somebody was going to be around that corner.
Oh, really?
But yeah, so they were walking up, and they basically was like, "Hey, you're going to basically probably get killed here, and if you get killed, I'm going to get the refrag." Is how it worked out.
Yep.
But for EJ, they had the C4 there, and oh my God, it worked out perfect. But yeah, a little bit greedy on the kills there. Ended up getting EJ killed, but. Man, oh man.
Man.
Fun rounds here today.
Yeah, I've played with these guys a lot. I used to be on a night shift, working night shift, and I played with the KFA guys almost every morning. It was my morning, right? It was their evening. So getting off work, I played with those guys for months. And man, such an amazing group. Really cool dudes. And some of their English is broken, but EJ speaks pretty good English. He was a lot of their translator in that. Brian getting a nice shot on Fever. But man, really good people. And I know you hear me give Seal a hard time. It's just because we have history. So
Right, you got that rapport.
yeah, good people.
But also, to be fair, I mean, my English is also a little bit broken, so it is okay.
You have a whole new style of English. So
right. It's
not
English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seal right below Thrywin here. Going to be able to hear all these. He could slowly peek up as he is doing. Just creeping. Try not to give off any audio cues.
We have 2 minutes. Oh, he's there.
And spotting out Chachinobi. Oh, I thought Shadow Warrior was going to take out Thrywin's head. Thrywin looking. Shadow Warrior finding one. And Thrywin finding Shadow Warrior and then finding Seal there. Seal finding. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man.
Wow. What a defensive move there. 4 to 4.
We get North Stairs.
And we get North Stairs for the last one.
Yes.
Totally jumbled my words. Don't even know who killed who, but Team K going up 1 more point. That's how that played out. That's how we'll leave it. 4 to 4. What an incredible map here, man. I do wish No Peak was a little bit closer just for the sheer, adrenaline rush of it. But hey, you got to give it to the Vikings. They played that map incredibly good, and they deserve all 5 of those points that they got, no doubt about it. But as casters and as people out here in the world watching everybody, the millions and millions at home right now watching, we love that, intense on the edge of your seat match, and that's what we're getting here on this map. And man, good stuff. Glad to have you here with me, Lambo.
Appreciate you having me. Again, it was a last second thing, and I'm glad I have to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
Wow.
I got that one from your book. It's an English book that I read. Yours.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was under the influence of certain things, and I wrote that book.
Moonshine?
Yeah, probably, brother. Shoot.
And as
we were talking about map 1.
Yeah, go ahead. No, you go. Finish.
We were talking about map 1, the even kill lines across the team here, and it's pretty much still kind of doing the same exact thing here on Subway. Nobody's really taken off. Maybe Thrywin for Vikings, but I mean, he's got a 3 kill difference between him and Imbo, a 5 kill difference between him and Noctum, so it's not like he's super carrying.
Yeah. But Shadow Warrior lost a few of those kills, so by killing.
True that. So I just like that the love is being spread like butter.
Yes, and as Lambo was talking earlier about the last and final round here, we get North Stairs. We love North Stairs because of all the action that usually happens here at the North Stairs. And James Bow.
Check Ege. Gonna rock the shield here on round 9.
Bringing out the shield. Now, he's going to have to be very careful with the shield. Lots of utility coming out. Grenade grabbing Dita. And
only downing
C4, double C4, getting 2 of them at the top and quickly coming down to 5v3 here. And Ege with the shield is not even taking the front line here. Flash is coming out. And Ege going down with the shield in hand. And quickly, Vikings just rolling up the North Stairs, utility after utility. I couldn't even catch it all.
You could almost catch the entire round in a single replay.
I think I got a lot of it.
Yeah.
But wow. I mean, impressive job there by the Vikings.
Well, alrighty.
We'll take a look at that one more time here on the full screen replay. Missed some of it because I couldn't get all of it.
Right. Almost, though.
Almost. And wow. Great job there by the Vikings. They were not giving them that chance to even come around that corner for the most part. I mean, as soon as they did, I mean, it was utility after utility, and man, there's a grenade. Embo threw a grenade over first, down Dita, and that slowed down the push. Obviously, you have a grenade coming at you, then they had to get the revive. And the front two bullet catchers, the bullet spongers up front, they kept moving. When they came around that corner, that C4 just blew them up. So quickly going down 2 members there. And then the aggression from Thrywin just to keep pushing that upper alley. And getting EJ with the shield. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. If he was a little bit sideways or not holding that thing properly out in front of him. Not real sure. Man, what a way to end that last one there.
Yeah, that was a wild ending.
Yep. And appreciate y'all out there. Appreciate all the raids lately. Rager with the raid, Laser Beam, and Jay the Commish, recent followers. 2 old game. Appreciate the subscribe there. We are IVRL. We're in week number 12 here on the very first season. And today you witness Vikings and Team K going at it. And Vikings coming out victorious 10-5. 2 great maps. What a great matchup for this afternoon. Lambo, appreciate you being here. Appreciate everybody in chat and all the viewers out there. And I believe there is a cast tonight. Aren't you guys Murphy Maniacs? And
yes.
And I think Cynthia is casting, correct?
Yes, she is.
So that should be on IVRL too. It'll be on our second channel. So make sure you look that up. It's literally IVRL, same as this one, but number 2 at the end of it. Go ahead and give that a follow so you get a link or a notification when that goes live as well. 8 p.m. Eastern, if I'm not incorrect, right?
It's 8 or 8:30, one of the
yeah, I think 8 p.m. Eastern. And that's the only other matchup tonight, I believe. So
yep,
you guys will have full visibility from the millions of people at home to watch.
Oh my goodness! So everybody can just watch me be the bullet sponge that I am. Great, awesome, perfect.
But tomorrow there will be plenty more cast. I believe I'll be casting 1 or 2 more tomorrow. And
me and Trip have a Yeehaw cast for tomorrow sometime apparently.
Tomorrow, Yeehaw cast with Lambo and Trip Nip. That is gonna be something you're not gonna want to miss. That'll be something special. So.
It'll be something.
All right, that's it for us here. Once again, I am Lampy28, being your main caster, and Lambowski bringing that impressive country self to our co-caster.
I put the co in country.
That's correct, right there.
That is correct, brother.
100% a good time.
Nice and be black.
As always. Yeah. Appreciate y'all being here. That's it for us. Congratulations to the Vikings with the win today, 10-5. And we are out. Lambo, any last words?
Nope, you got it all, brother. Appreciate it, buddy.
Have a good night, everybody. God bless y'all.